up for 3A finds Mark Webber and Team Steel on the inside. Jerry Hale will still trail the rookie in Miss Exide, the Mike Jones entry. Miss Elam is out, will not be running. Steve David and Gargoyles Nitro didn't make it. And we look at the start from the Labatt Eye in the Sky. On the inside, it is Mark Webber in Team Steel grabbing the lead.
Mark Webber, Team Steel, leading coming off of turn 1, heading down the backstretch. Appy and Geronimo running neck and neck with Michael Hansen and DeWalt.
These are 3 evenly matched boats, 3 very fine drivers, and it should make for a close race all the way through. The rookie Jerry Hale right into 4th place now with 2 boats dropping out, but the lead belongs at this moment to Mark Webber as he comes around the turn in the Fred Leland Team Steel. Right behind him, Michael Hansen and Mitch Evans, the DeWalt Tools, and the Packet Engines, Appy and Geronimo.
Mark Webber doing a beautiful job. Defensive driving now is what you start doing. Looking for that good water, heading down the front straightaway. He's got Michael way on the outside. I'm sure Michael, if he knew where he was at, he'd close it up a little bit next to Mark Webber.
3-lap race in this Heat 3A. Webber holds the lead. And let's see if he can pour it on in the backstretch as he heads toward the halfway point. 146 miles an hour, the average speed, and the Zodiac lap time for Michael Hansen. 145 for Mitch Evans in the Packet Engines, Appy and Geronimo. That's how close they are just in terms of the speed. And yet, here's the guy still holding the lead.
He's holding the lead, and he's got the race course all to himself. He comes in tight, drifts out wide, lets the boat have its head coming off the turn so it accelerates better. Michael Hansen can do nothing but just ride on his hip and try and chase him down.
And as we just saw, 150 miles an hour, the average lap speed for Mark Webber in Team Steel. Now, this was the backup boat for the Pico. How strong a boat is Steel?
Well, this is a very strong boat. They've nicknamed this boat Lucky. It rides good in rough water. It's a fast boat. It's the boat that Dave Villwock won the Gold Cup with last year.
And Mark Webber, as we've mentioned earlier, is an awfully good driver, though not terribly experienced yet at the unlimited hydro level.
Mark's got a lot of experience in the limited inboard rinks. He's won national championships in many classes, and he's getting his feet wet in the unlimited.
And what he's doing right now is getting set to take the checkered flag in Heat 3A. The other teams maintaining their positions as Webber comes in number 1. DeWalt Tools and Michael Hansen, not far behind at all, takes 2nd place. And Mitch Evans in the Packet Engines, Appy and Geronimo, will take 3rd. And the rookie Jerry Hale in Exide, 4th at 128 miles an hour. Jimmy King not able to start in Miss Elam Plus. Steve David didn't start either. Let's find out why.
So we've got some hull damage at the back of the boat then from the previous heat.
Yeah, significant, and that's honeycomb and Kevlar carbon fiber back there, so it's not a Bondo fix. It's got to be epoxy, and I don't know if the Gargoyles boy can take it. It's still wet in there, too. So they're making those decisions, and I'm just ready to go driving if they fix it.
For the loom results from Heat 3A, Team Steel now with 1,100 points through 3 laps. Let's hear from the winner, Mark Webber.
Okay, Mark. 2 in a row for Team Steel, sawing up the competition.
I'll tell you what, that's one fast chainsaw right there. Yeah, 99, I thought, I'm not sure, but that could give us at least 2nd lane choice in the final. We'll have to see how the numbers work out.
How'd the water look for the lane choices for the final?
Oh, I think I might want 2, but I have a feeling it'll be a big red boat there. We got to have 1, but I don't think Bud will be in 1, I know it. See what happens in 3, he ain't in yet.
Well, if that was 3A, 3B must be next, and we will see what happens. Can Dave Villwock make it 19 heats in a row? You know, we're going to find out. We're back in Tri-Cities, and if you want to keep up with everything hydroplane, try the internet and Unlimited Hydro website at www.uhra.com. Budweiser got to pick in this heat, did not pick the inside. Let's go down to docks and find out why.
Lane choice seems to be really important. We've noticed you've chosen lane 2. Is this a test?
This is a test. We're going to see if we can get around there in this heat and see if we can make a better choice for the final.
Water conditions a factor?
Big factor. Yeah, we managed to get through there pretty good, but our competition wasn't really very tough in that first heat, and then we took the outside in the second heat, so this is it.
So check the starting lineup, and we'll see Pico American Dream in lane 1, Budweiser in 2, and the very tough close call in lane 3 as we look for the green flag. There it is. We should note here there were quite a few warm-up laps here and 3 false efforts to get the green flag. 2 of them by Mark Tate ahead of the pace boat, so he's been penalized a lap. We're on board with Dave Villwock.
We're looking out the side of the cockpit. You can see the close call leading the Budweiser. They're going through turn 1 right now. That spray coming off that right sponson is when the sponson's digging in.
You really get a feel for the speed from that shot, and Dave Villwock has got it moving now along the backstretch. Through the spray, you can barely see close call. Then Pico in 3rd place, but Villwock already with a good solid lead. On board with Mark Tate in close call.
Mark's running just to the outside, right on the hip of the Budweiser, crossing the wakes, sliding a little bit to the outside. He's trying hard. The boat's pushing wide. 149
miles an hour average lap speed on the Zodiac timer for Dave Villwock and Budweiser. He's looking for 19 heat wins in a row with this one.
Dave very comfortably in the lead, charging real hard. Pico on the inside of the wake of the Budweiser, but close call flying it coming up on the outside.
From the bad eye in the sky, look how close it is. Villwock will take advantage almost surely as he goes around this turn, and Mark Tate walking it around that, trying to come in 2nd. In the inside now, it's going to be Mark Evans and Pico aboard with Villwock.
Back to the speed shot again. He's checking his mirrors out. He's looking at everything. He's checking out some of the instrumentation. Dave's got this race well in hand. He's just looking for good water.
And there we see, and will in a moment again, I think, yep, Ken Muscatel's computers and applications out, and Mark Tate blows by him pretty close.
Mark just barely missed him, used him almost for like an inside buoy. Dr. Ken Muscatel just dead in the water.
From the Labatt Eye in the sky, we see Tate going very wide there, and Dave Villwock on the left of your screen opening it up and moving fast. This looks like another win for Dave right now.
That gives you a sensation of the speed. Look at the way the land is going by on the outside of that canopy.
All right. You get the idea from Bernie Little. That's another checkered flag for the Budweiser team. And Dave Villwock still unbeaten this year. Rick Christensen in Spirit of Lake Chelan is lap traffic. Here is Mark Evans taking 2nd in the Pico American Dream. Close call, a close 3rd. Ken Muscatel in computers and applications not able to finish, nor was Rick Christensen. He ran out of fuel. Fruit of the Loom results, perfect score for Budweiser once again.
Your boss said that was a cakewalk. How was it?
Well, it was harder from where I was sitting, but we had a good run. You know, it was just a long time, you know. Ken Muscatel barely made it in, so we ran around there 100 times, it seemed like, you know, before we got to start. So that's the way it goes.
Lane 2 that time, any difference from lane 1? Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I think the boat runs good there, you know. Got a good shot in and off the turn, so, and when it's rough like this, that's going to be important.
There's a lot more racing to come from the Columbia River here in Washington. Don't go away. Back in the pits here in Tri-Cities, the Unlimited crews, such as the Pico American Dream crew right here, getting set for the final of the Unlimiteds. But on the water, the Unlimited Light Final set to go. 9 boats in this one. Dave Bender on the inside, Greg Hopp the trailer, and Graham Trucking. This should be one heck of a race. There's a little lightness right in the middle as we go for the green flag. Very, very close competitively, and right away it is the Alamo with Bo Scheid jumping out from the green flag. That's the Alamo in the lead.
These boats are powered with Chevrolets and Fords, big block motors, 511 cubic inches on pump gasoline. A lot of horsepower for the weight.
And a pretty good amount of noise, too, which pumps up the crowd.
Well, we like to call these the Junior Gold Cup boats, and boy, they're putting on a great show right now. Here you see Bo Scheid. We're in the cockpit with him. The right foot on the gas pedal. His left foot, that's operating that canard wing that's right between the sponsons in front of him.
Ned Allen is the owner of Alamo. Race for 2nd place now on the outside, closer to you. Wildfire on the inside. It's Aquatropic, and Wildfire seems to be getting the better of it.
That's George Stratton in the Wildfire and Bo Scheid out front in the Alamo rental car.
Two yellow boats in first and second place, and then the Aquatropic with Dave Bender in third.
Bo Scheid is just checking out on the field right now. He's already in turn one, heading down the backstretch again.
And as Bo opens up that lead, we should know Dennis Macy in the Menace is out after only one lap. He had success earlier, but not today. The race for second now is opening up, and George Stratton moving ahead in Wildfire. Aquatropics is falling back with Dave Bender.
These boats are about 22 feet long, and they weigh just over 2,000 pounds, so they're about 2/3 the size of a Gold Cup boat.
You can hear the snarl of the engines as they run around this shorter course than what the Unlimiteds run.
Any one of 5 drivers could win this race. The start is really a key part of this. Brian Reynolds won a couple of races here last year. Dennis Macy won last weekend. Quite a competitive field. In the cockpit again with Bo Scheid. He's flat on the gas, right foot on the pedal, left foot holding it conservatively to the down position to keep the front of that boat down.
From the Labatt, eye in the sky, the race for second place, and in third now, falling back Aquatropic, but up here in front, it is still Bo Scheid on Alamo. Wildfire running second.
That's a brand spanking new Ron Jones designed and built boat this year, and I know George Stratton is loving every second in the cockpit of that boat.
Coming around the last turn, Bo Scheid with Alamo looking for that checkered flag. Oh, he looks good. And oh, he is going to take it. Big win for the Alamo team. George Stratton and Wildfire second. Dave Bender, Miss Aquatropics presents Holiday Inn Express third. And this boat, Brian Reynolds, Miss Seafirst Bank, takes fourth. Here's Dave Bender coming in. We check the Fruit of the Loom results and see Alamo at the top and the Menace, which did not finish beyond lap 1 at the back. At the docks, who's happier, owner Ned Allen or driver Bo Scheid? Let's go to Tom.
Quite a victory.
I'll tell you what, it's just completely awesome. We had a good lane choice. We were in 2, and I told Ned, I want to win this thing real bad today. I said, let's take that chip out that limits our rev limiter. I said, I'll just use it for the start and coming out of the corner, and that's all I did. And it got a little bit rougher, but our boat, the Alamo boat's just so awesome on rough water, and it handles great. And we just got out front and just kind of held everybody off, and it just feels awesome to be here for the first time.
Unlimited's next, and the Pico team is still at it. Hurry up, guys. Everybody else is heading out into the water.